Weakness in the military-industrial complex will cause the U.S. to lose in a war against major powers. The EU and the Pentagon have provided military support to Ukraine, but the scarcity of 155mm artillery shells has made it difficult for the EU and the Pentagon to support Ukraine. The weakening of the U.S. military-industrial complex affects the U.S.'s ability to participate in major conflicts. Brands warns that the U.S. may fail in a large-scale war against a second military power if the issue of the military-industrial complex is not addressed. Russia cuts oil production by 500,000 barrels per day. Russia has been reducing oil production by 500,000 barrels per day since February of this year and aims to reduce voluntary production cuts by the end of 2023. Deputy Prime Minister Novak emphasized that Russia will fully comply with the production cuts that have been set. Oil supply through pipelines to the EU has decreased by more than two-thirds and is only partially compensated through oil exports by sea. Brent and WTI prices have dropped due to reduced demand for oil in 2022. Biden meets with executives of major AI companies about the threat from China. President Biden has called on the executives of leading Chinese AI companies to ensure product safety before deployment due to concerns about privacy violations and job bias. The meeting discussed the need for transparency, product safety evaluation, and protection against malicious attacks. The government has announced a $140 million investment in new Chinese AI research institutes and issued directives on government use of AI. The Federal Trade Commission and the Civil Rights Division will use legal authority to combat AI-related harms. World gold prices approach all-time high. Gold prices surged on Thursday due to concerns about the U.S. banking industry and predictions that the U.S. will pause interest rate hikes. The spot gold contract rose by 0.3% to $2,045 per ounce. Economic instability and lower interest rates are driving demand for precious metals. High prices for precious metals have reduced demand for gold in retail centers across Asia. U.S. banking crisis continues. A new wave of chaos in regional banks has disrupted global transactions, causing traders to bet on the Fed cutting interest rates. Both Western Alliance Bancorporation and PacWest Bancorp have lost over 60%. This instability has spread to many other large and small banks, such as First Horizon National Corporation, which saw a drop of over 30% after its merger with TD Bank failed. The Fear Index on Wall Street, the CBOE Volatility Index, has surged to over 20 points, showing how fragile investor confidence remains.